Hey everybody, welcome to Fantasy Football Live. I'm TJ Jefferson, here with my man Nate Zagora. What we want to do is get you ready for week 4 with the starts of the week. Now Nate, you've been 20-4 with your starts over the past 3 weeks of the season. So let's get the people ready for week 4. Who should they be starting?
It's time to go. It's week 4. Here are 5 guys you need to start for sure this week. Starting at the quarterback position, you want Jay Cutler of the Chicago Bears. Cutler coming on lately. 5 touchdowns in his last 2 games, and now he has the tastiest matchup of the year. The Detroit Lions so far this year allowed 10 passing touchdowns. That's the most in the NFL. They're also allowing 289 yards per game, 4th most in the league. And add in the fact that they just allowed Jason Campbell to go for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you got to get Cutler in your lineups.
Okay, what about running backs? Who should be toting the rock this week?
Toting the rock, look no further than Ced Benson, the mistake by the lake, the Cleveland Clowns. They can't stop anybody this year. They've allowed a league-high 8 rushing touchdowns, and they're giving up 184.3 yards per game on 5.4 yards per carry, both 3rd most in the NFL. Benson himself has been dynamic. He's the number 7 running back this year, and he's topped 100 total yards or scored a touchdown in each of the first 3 games, despite facing Denver, who's been an excellent defense, Pittsburgh, who's been great, and the Green Bay Packers. So look for Benson to get over 100 and a touchdown this week against the Browns. He's the running back play of the day.
How about your start for wide receiver?
Wide receiver, this time the bye weeks are upon us, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm not going to give you a run-of-the-mill wide receiver. No, I'm going to give you the first bye week Betty. And the first bye week Betty, BWB for short, is Devon Best of the Miami Dolphins. Best quietly 8th in the league with 17 catches, and the best part about it, he's done it on just 19 targets. That's ridiculous efficiency. So if you're in a point per reception league, dial up Best this week. He's going against a Buffalo team that will be without 3 of its 4 starting DBs, and the even better news is, don't worry about the Chad Pennington to Chad Henne switch, ladies and gentlemen. Henne last week threw 19 passes. Best the target on 7 of them. That means he's going to the guy early and often. Best is going to be a great start this week, so get him in there at wide receiver.
Okay, what about tight end, Nate? What tight end should the people be looking for?
This week, you're looking at Dustin Keller of the New York Jets. Keller going against the New Orleans Saints this week, and the Saints, surprisingly, a great run defense. 5th in the league, just 67 yards per game allowed on the ground. That means for them to stay competitive, the Jets are going to have to throw the football against the Saints and their high-powered offense. Drew Brees not going to lay an egg at home, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to put up a lot of points. That means Sanchez is going to have to throw the ball. Well, he only really throws the ball to 2 people on that team. One, Dustin Keller, 140 yards on the year, 10th most among tight ends. The other, Jericho Cotchery. Both great plays this week, but if you need a tight end, look for Keller to get a lot of looks and find the end zone against the Saints.
Okay, lastly, I need a defense. Who should I be looking at?
Right here. The San Francisco 49ers taken after Ronnie Lott so far this year, playing great football, and they have an ideal matchup this week at home against the Rams. The Rams giving up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing defenses so far this season, and they may be without Mark Bolger. Kyle Bowler could be under center, and they will be without number 1 receiver Laurent Robinson. That is great news for the 49ers. The 49ers themselves, extremely stingy. They've only allowed 5 touchdowns all year. 4th fewest in the NFL. They already have a block kick that they took back to the house. This is a great defense, wreaking havoc on opposing offenses, so they are the start of the week at defense.
Well, there you have it, folks. Those are the starts of the week for week 4. For the fantasy consultant Nathan Zagora, I'm TJ Jefferson. Good luck, and we'll see you next week on Fantasy Football Live.